Hello everybody, this is again ponkacheese, and let's go ahead and win us a game of Catan, right? This is Cities and Knights. I was in a good streak winning some games. I was ranked 5th in the world, and I lost one. So let's see, actually. I think we went down to like 8th or something. Let's see. Here we are with, so rankings. If you click the player name, that's ours, for example, you can see the ranking. There we go. And you see we're actually doing 53% last 100 games. But the history, let me show you what we ranked. We lost the last one. But our rank is we're now globally 7th in the world. And so 49.8%. Yeah. All right, anyway, let's go back to what are we going to choose for our city. This is not that difficult, seems like, but actually I think it is because look, we could do 942 or 462. The brick is actually surprisingly, a 6 of brick is a very helpful thing. We can basically compete with anybody for settling anywhere, right? So, or the 411-3 is a good idea because we'd have, that looks like the one that people would think would be the better option. I like the coordinated 6-6 of the wood brick, and you know what? I think some people will disagree with me on this, but I'm pretty sure this is a good idea. It may not be the best. Maybe this is what you want. Maybe this is what you want. I'm doing this one. Let's have some fun with it, everyone. All right, and you know what? I will, since I was, what do you think? I think green, I'm worried, what if green's being silly and picks at 9-4? So you know what? I'm going to go like, I don't want to go, really don't want to go right. It's 3-1 port. Let's go down. Maybe we'll even get to that 8 or sometime. Yeah, let's try that. So you see, I'm definitely doing something different than most people would think. Okay, most people would not do the 4-2-6 over there. But I would rather, I don't think green wants to do 4-11-3 neither. I mean, it's the same, maybe. Not many options. If I were green, I'd probably do the 8-10 above, or it'd be kind of tough for green, poor guy, But if I chose 4-11-3, green would have an amazing 4-9-2 or what I did, But again, I'm just sharing what I think is a cool thing to do with choosing the 6 brick, which people, like, brick. No, brick is awesome, everybody. Watch. 6s roll it quite a few times. We'll, be on the top of things. And even if they don't, we're doing really well here. Obviously, a 2 or is going to be a struggle, but if we get a port, whether it be the wheat port down there or the sheep port, or maybe we'll go eventually to the 8 or down there, which is going to be hard, of course, because see, red has all resource types as well, right? So unless a few 6s roll, we're probably not going to make it to the 8-3 port right there, the 8 or yeah. And actually, green took it, which is actually an interesting take. I didn't see that. That's a good idea for green. So let's have some fun. All right, there's 6s. For example, I could cut green off to the 6-5 right there, but do I want to do that? Do we want to do that, everybody? What do you think? You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Since I can't really finish off anything anyway, I'm gonna give us a city wall and build one road. Okay. And I actually want more wheat. Okay. So there are a lot of things you can do here, but let me do this. I'll get a wheat port, and wheat's never bad. We only have a 9 wheat there, so it'd be nice to get some wheat. And of course, if we get another 6, we can do the 6-3 brick, or even go 6-5, because we'll have 1 wood and 2 bricks from it, right? So that's why I wasn't hesitating doing the. And we actually now have a protection on our city. Oh, well, I was hoping to actually kind of do that there, but this is really nice. We get lucky with a 2 there. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to go right here with it. And, just in case of that 15/16th chance doesn't happen, that we actually get back to ours safely without, without it hurting us. That the barbs will go 4 times in a row. I just want to activate that knight. Okay. Now the 15/16, what that is 1/2 every time barbs hit or not, right? The black, this right here, you see the little one? It's either colorful or black, right? 50/50. That's how it works. So color is gonna be blue, green, and yellow, or it's gonna be a black one. So it's like 1/6, 1/6, 1/6, and then 1/2 chance. Okay. And so because it's 1/3 of that 1/2 for the blue, for the for the yellow, and for the kind of the science, the green. But I was just saying that 4 in a row of barbs of the black, that would be 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, 1/16th chance, and it can happen though, and you don't want to risk it unless you're saving the wheat for some kind of city or something important. Then I may have not done it, but right now I was like, eh. So let's have some fun. And I'm teaching again. If you don't know some of these tricks, for example, the probability of that, that's always nice to learn. It doesn't hurt. Green's doing really well, by the way. Playing well. Okay, that 4 helps us a lot. That's probably our best number. The 2, well, 2 and 4, because we can get commodities without having kind of the worst city. Definitely for the city, we probably have one of the worst ones, if not the worst, as far as the commodities themselves are concerned, right? I mean, reds is not perfect neither, but there's our 6. And see, I'm happy we have that city wall now. Let's see if anybody wants to trade us a sheep. What do y'all think? Kind of cool to have a sheep. Unless, I mean, 10's probably not going to roll, maybe. Oh, well. That's kind of rough on us there. That's another 6. That's not bad. There's a 10. All right, where do we want to settle? We can do basically whatever we want. I would want to do that, that. Man, it doesn't look appetizing, the 3, that wheat port. I'm gonna probably go 6 brick. What do y'all think? I can do the 6/4, the 9/4, the wood. Let me do this. For now, let's do that, and then we can do other stuff later. For example, we can do this later if you like. Okay. We had quite a few 6s that rolled, so definitely not. Can't complain that we're definitely luckier on the luckier side of things right now. But I mean, green's doing well, and I don't want to leave that 6/3 for green. That's a good spot. A lot of production. A port would be nice for us, right? I was thinking about getting a port, maybe a 6 brick port. Probably won't have a 3-to-1 port for a long time. We'll see. I know black is a really good player. Red is pretty good. I'm not used to green really, but wow, black already has a. I didn't think about that. The aqueduct, right? The science aqueduct, which is basically black is ahead. It's not us. Let's see what we can do to kind of slow black down a little bit. We can't, because green made a. We can have green lose a city, but that's kind of mean to black. I mean to green when or we can tie up and get black and let's be nice. Let's be nice to green. Let's get for black, cause I mean. Okay, let's do. I'm just wondering, should I actually use up the road? Nah, let's keep it. Let's see. Let's get the green one. I usually get the green one, science one, versus the politics or the forget what that is, but when the green one, when it's when we're ahead a little bit, okay? Because if you're ahead, I like more. If I'm behind, I like the blue one, right? The politics, or I like the. Let me see what the yellow one's called. Yeah, I forgot. Anyway, one second. There's a politics is blue, science is green, and something commodity or common, like trading. Oh, trading port. That's the. I think trading is the. I think called trading is what the yellow one is. There's an 8. So honestly, if we could run a little bit of we're getting lucky with the papers. I need an ore. Any way possible. Let's see. I know green has some ores. Would green be willing to trade? Doubt it. Maybe a paper for an ore, because we have that medicine card. Let's see if green trades anything. Because if green trades some more, I'll take it. We can get the paper metro. I mean the paper, what is it called? Paper aqueduct. And this. And this. I'm actually thinking of getting a cloth, maybe. Definitely don't want to get a road. Okay. Slow black down a little bit. Black is gonna own us. Let's leave black alone. I was gonna go for that 3-to-1 port right there, and so black can't settle, but that'd be too mean. No point. I mean, yeah, black has an aqueduct, but I don't think black's winning anytime soon. And by the way, if you're thinking we're getting lucky, I agree. We're getting very lucky. Like, wow, very lucky. I forgot we didn't get the what is it? The aqueduct, yeah, because I could have done it if I didn't trade to get the city. You realize that, right? I could have gone the aqueduct without that. You know how? I could have done 4, and maybe that would have been the better option. I'm not even sure. I was thinking about it, but I like that we have a city. We can more quickly now get the paper metro. I mean let's start with actually getting them. And we're getting all those 6s. That row, just getting lucky. My computer's delayed for some reason. Okay. Thinking about it, since we are so far ahead anyway, maybe we should get we can get road it to the 6-5. We could, if we have the opportunity to do that, maybe we will. But again, keep in mind, black has an aqueduct as well, and so definitely not a joke. And red is stone wall. Let's just go points at this point. Yeah. But I'm going to try to go for that 6-5 spot. Let's green. All right. My dog Snickers is at my feet as we speak. I wouldn't do that if I were green. I'm in red. Red's doing well though, but I wouldn't do that. I'll let, I think green's gonna settle now. Oh man, that's gonna be a big bummer for us. Oh well. I was hoping to use that irrigation to get a little bit more out of it too. Oh well. We'll use a saboteur in red because we're really not gonna get much opportunity to use it ever. I'm thinking, where do we settle? I definitely should go for getting another city soon. It loses 3 cards. That's a good thing for us. I definitely don't want to go, especially if we have aqueduct. I don't want to get an 8 of ore because we can actually get an 8 of anything right now. What we can do is just settle ever so slightly. What do y'all think? Or do y'all want to go like get the 6th road and make it to 10 points and then let's not do that yet because we can go the 9-11 spot, but I'm not going to do that. I feel like that's going to be that's a mistake because then they're going to notice that we're winning. Let's do this. In case somebody has a spy, like, you know, I'm gonna use these up. So we definitely have at least 10 points, so we can make it probably 12 soon with if we can get more papers. We can do road, papers, a lot of options. I'm guessing just get settled. Let's just settle at this point. No need for like a ores for city. It's a little tougher to get. Let's do like a wheat and a sheep. It's a little bit easier. We honestly just need a few points. No idea what. I'm not sure what green's doing. Wonder if green, the 8s never really rolled. I think they did. Wonder what green's doing. You think you can get the aqua? I mean the science metro? I would doubt it. Not sure. I mean, does green need one more ore for city? Maybe. Let's do this. Get a sheep. Is that a bishop? I think it's a bishop. That's a bishop. So let's play the bishop into right here. Since our knights are activated, that's a good thing. Let me make sure the internet's working a little bit better. 1 second. Let me check it. I've struggled with this computer specifically lately. Okay, let's do this. Bishop. Let's do it right here. Then we can actually get some of this. Maybe we can win the game soon. I don't want to hit black, as black has, maybe black can lose some points. Okay, so look what we can do. We do a lot. We can first get the metro, right? Oh, we don't have that port in it yet. 1 second. Let's get this port. Let's get this metro. Yeah, we can't win yet. We are not enough for a, what is it called? For a road. Oh well, that's fine. It's okay, that's alright. Now would have worked, but pretty sure red will continue to hold the road. This is kind of an easy game for us, though. I don't think it's just us getting lucky. No, definitely we're getting lucky, but like the 6s so much over the 8s. But still, they're kind of being a little bit nice to us, I feel like. What do y'all think? Okay, I'm just gonna go for the road at this point. Red didn't extend road? Wow, alright. Well, I don't know what they're doing. See, let's think about it. Basically, the game is ours, right? Like, even if they steal our merch, we can still go to, now we can go to 14 points, which we will. Unless they steal our merch, but then we can go to what? We can still go to 13. We're not going to lose any, a point to get a 10. So, I don't know. Good game, But good job, everybody. We had a good time. That's alright. We got it. We won. I forgot they could have stolen a wood, and then we have to be a little bit potentially not winning. So, I'm going to say good game. Well played, everybody. Let's do it. Let's wait a second. We'll set. Okay. everyone. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that and learned a little bit out of this. But that definitely was not the most competitive of games. And the players are good. Again, we got lucky. I mean, you got to get lucky sometimes, you know. Let me show you how we stand in the world. I think we went up maybe to like, let's see, 5th place. Because we fell down losing the last game. So leaderboard. I just want to show you one thing and then we're going to call it. Computer slow. I'll put this video up. It was a short game. Usually it's over 35 minutes, you know, it's like 20. So I'll show you quickly and then we'll call it. Cities and Nights. Everything's so slow. So here we are, number 6 right now. And so it's very competitive. Watch this. Raymond's owning everything. It's like, I remember that I had a video last time. I said I beat the best player in the world, Raymond. Here he is in 3rd place with 68% highest percentage for like, you know, that many games in the world for sure. And then I'm 50%. That's hard for, you know, somebody's challenging me. Hey, try 50%. So there it is. But I don't know how long it will last. Because again, I play fair. I'm not gonna, you know, bargain to, you know, to win by, hey, I'm gonna rob you if you rob me. I'm not doing that. I play the game how I think it should be played. I don't think, for example, everybody, that you have to. Let's say I spy. Let me just give you an example. Let's say I spy somebody, and I know they have like a master merchant, a merchant, and a resource monopoly. I think if I say those things to the other players, I say, hey guys, this guy has this, or this lady has this, these 3 cards. I think that's blatant cheating, and I should be basically disqualified from the game. I just don't see any other way. I know in the manual Catan, like the old school, it's hard to find that thing, right? It's hard to find when you can kind of, or you know, like let's say you're gonna rob somebody or not rob somebody if they trade you this or that. It's difficult to find arguments against or for it. But I remember it said something basically, you know, because I played for 25 years. I remember I looked for it one time and it said something like that the cards have the purpose and there's like a discretion there that has to be used, and something, those words have been there, I remember, in the rules. And it's nothing direct, but I'm just telling you right now, in my opinion, and strong opinion, I would, if I had my tournament, I would disqualify anybody doing that. So just letting you know, that's why how I play. That's why it's 50%, not 70 or 68 or 55. I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm doing my best, but I'm not gonna bargain my way to winning. Okay, I'm not gonna. I don't like chatting. I don't think it's right. I do sometimes to get to defend myself a little. Let's say somebody, you know, these 2 players are cheating. I'm gonna ask them to stop cheating. I'll report them. But you know, I can only do so much, everybody. A pleasure recording this. My voice is a little bit off today. I was teaching a lot lately, but anyway, have a good day, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll get back to you soon.